So, Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for joining. I see Manhar, Mihika, Naitik, and I don't know, Kanta. I think Kanta Devidasi is Mataji's name, but I don't know the kid's name. So, Hare Krishna. Some of you know me and some of you may not know me. My classes are mostly interactive. Manhar knows. We talk a lot. And then finally we discuss, right? Manhar? Okay. So what screen you see? What I'm sharing? What am I sharing? I don't know because I'm not on. So you see the Veda base?
Yes, what?
Okay. So let's start with Mangalachar and Prayers. I think many of you know the Mangalachar and Prayers. So chant with me. Unmute yourself. Chant with me Mangalachar and Prayers. Okay, I realized my video is not there. So I'm going to start my video. So you all see me also. So we'll start with Mangalachar and Prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtham Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Tagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tamsa Jivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Ghaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Can you all repeat? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Very good. One more time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Okay. So we are reading the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So second chapter of Bhagavad Gita is, what is the title of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita?
Contents of Gita summarized.
The contents of Gita summarized. So Gita's contents are summarized in Bhagavad Gita second chapter. So it's a very important chapter. I see Keshav. Good to see you, Keshav. Hare Krishna. So we have to do 2.64. Oh, it's what's his name? Govinda. Govinda's name is Kanta Devida. It's that name, Govinda?
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to read 2.64. So let's repeat after me. Raga Dvesha.
Raga Dvesha.
Vimuktaistu.
Vimuktaistu.
Vishayan.
Vishayan.
Indriyaischaran.
Indriyaischaran.
Atmavasyair.
Atmavasyair.
Videyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
Prasadam adhigacchati.
So anybody who wants to say the whole shleka, go ahead and say.
Mataji, can I speak up?
Yeah, one after other. Because we are only few, so all of us can take turns. Okay, go ahead.
Ragodvesha vimuktestu vishayanendriyaicharan atmaveshir videyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
Very good. Mihika, go ahead.
Ragadvesha vimuktestu vishayanendriyaicharan atmaveshir videyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
Okay, next Keshav, you want to do?
Sure. Ragadvesha vimuktestu vishayan indrayascharan atmavasya videyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
Very good. Gayatri, can you go ahead the shloka?
Ragadvesha vimuktestu vishayan indrayascharan atmavasya videyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
Very good. Naitik or Govinda?
Okay, Govinda.
Okay.
Ragadvesha vinaktwasya vasanam indriyascharan atma virusvati prasadam adhigacchati. Mataji, you're muted.
Yeah, very good, Govinda. Naitik, do you want to do? You want to say the shloka, Naitik?
No.
Okay. You can try anytime. Don't worry that you may not be able to read it correctly. The more we try reading, the more we'll get better at it. When I read it first time, I was reading all mistakes. But when I keep trying, I got better at it. Okay? It's like that. So don't worry if you have a fear that I may do it wrong. We all may do it wrong in the beginning. So all of you read, right? Ragadvesha vimuktaistu vishayan indriyaischaran atmavashyair vidheyatma prasadam adhigacchati. So raga, attachment, dvesha, and detachment. Ragadvesha. This raga is attachment. Dvesha is opposite of attachment. Detachment. Vimuktai, by one who has become free from two. But Vishayan, sense objects. Indriyai, by the senses. Charan, acting upon. Atma Vashyai, under one's control. Videyatma, one who follows regulated freedom. Prasadham, the mercy of Lord. Adhigacchati, attains. Okay, translation. So all of you read the translation once, please. Start with Manhar, read the translation.
Okay, Mataji, but a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
Very good. Keshav.
But a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
Very good. Govinda.
Okay, but a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
Mihika. Mihika.
Okay, Mataji. One second. But a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
Naitik.
But a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
Am I pronouncing your name correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So because I don't want to spoil the pronunciation of your name. So, but a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord. So, purport. It is already explained that one may externally control the senses by some artificial process, but unless the senses are engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord, there is every chance of a fall. Although the person in full Krishna conscious may apparently be on the same sensual plane because of his being Krishna consciousness, he has no attachment to the sensual activities. The Krishna conscious person is concerned only with the satisfaction of Krishna and nothing else. Therefore, he is transcendental to all attachment and detachment. If Krishna wants, the devotee can do anything which is ordinarily undesirable. And if Krishna does not want, he shall not do that which he would have ordinarily done for his own satisfaction. Therefore, to act or not to act is within his control because he acts only under the direction of Krishna. This consciousness is the causeless mercy of the Lord, which the devotee can achieve in spite of his being attached to the sensual platform. So this is the verse we are reading. So what is this verse? This is a verse to the answer in 2.54. Arjuna asks a question. What does Arjuna ask in 2.54 to Krishna? Who is Sthita Prajna? Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthitadhi kim prabhaseta kim asita vrajeta kim. How does a person whose consciousness is merged in transcendence, that means he's always thinking about Krishna, he's always thinking about God, he's not thinking about anything else, how does he speak, how does he walk, how does he behave in the times of challenges, how does he control his senses? So for that Krishna is answering from 2.55. Krishna is answering for this question. Now here Krishna is explaining how this person vrajeta kim. Vrajeta kim. That means how does this person walks? What does he do? That means as is this person walking? Just a second. Hare Krishna, sorry. So Krishna is answering here that. So he's saying a person free from all attachment and aversion. So we can understand that we have to be, we should not be having any attachments. But why is Krishna saying we should not be having any kind of aversions also? Why is Krishna saying that we should not be having any kind of aversions also? Like liking something, we have to give up that. But why is Krishna saying that you should give up hating something also?
Because then you like basically then you'll become neutral. Like you won't have like any you won't take any side, you would become neutral.
That is good. What is another advantage? What is hating something means actually? So you do anything in hating or you don't do anything in hating? Or not liking. Let's not use the word hate. Hate is a big word. So let's use not liking. So do you have to do anything when you don't like something?
No.
Yes.
What is that? Why no and why yes?
Like some people hate doing homework, like don't like doing homework, but they have to do it.
No, but when you are hating something, do you spend your, is there some process going on in you?
No.
Okay. Who else said no? So let's say I don't like something. So when you don't like something, and do you think about it?
No.
Sometimes we think about it.
Yeah, you think about it, right? The things about you don't like. Let's say you have to do a same example. You have to do homework. You don't like. So you think about it a lot. You spend your energy in hating it, right? You spend your energy in not liking it and talking about it like, oh, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I can't do this. This is something which I don't like. So you will also be spending time. You are still giving attention to that. But that attention is just that you don't like it. When you like something, you are still giving attention to that. It is just that you like it and you are happy to do it. When you don't like something also, you are giving same attention, but it is just that you don't want to do it. Did you all understand how it is just two sides of a coin, but you spend the same time and energy? So not liking something is also equally consumes your energy. So being neutral helps you a lot. Being neutral is going to help you all a lot, because you are not averted to some words, or you are like, you're ready to take anything. It is not like you are too conditioned that, oh, I don't like all these things. I will only do these things which I like. So you are neutral. So you are easy to be adaptable. There is nothing that is controlling you. Let's say if you don't like something, the thing that you are not liking, is it actually making you free, or is it actually making you controlled?
Controlled.
How?
Because you don't like it, and you're because of that, like when you like have to do it, then you're saying no, I don't want to do it, and then you think,
and you are trying to run away from it. You're kind of tired. You're saying all kind of things which you don't like to say. So it is actually controlling you. It is bringing anger in you. It is bringing the restlessness in you. It is bringing the anxiety in you. It is bringing the stress out of you. It is actually controlling you, right? When you are around a thing that you don't like, you are controlled by that, right? So you are not really free. So if you want to be really free, see, even the thing that you are liking is also controlling you. If you like something, that is also controlling you. How you like to do that again and again. You want that more and more. You cry for that. If that is not there, you are going to not do anything. So the liking or disliking is going to control you. It is not going to free you. It is going to bind you more and more. I can easily make Manhar angry if I know what makes him anger. If I know that Keshav doesn't like to eat pasta, if I want to upset Keshav, I will only cook pasta whenever he comes to my house. And he will behave very mad. He will shout, he will scream, he won't eat. Then I can say that, oh, Keshav is not a good boy. He still shouts and screams. So the things that we like and dislike, both are going to control us. We are not really like free. When we are neutral, we are actually free, because we don't have anything that is controlling us. So a person free from all attachment and aversion. So you have to be free from all that. You should not be too much attached to something, and you should not be too much hating something. When you do that, when you are in neutral, you will be able to control your senses. Otherwise, what happens? The senses will control you. If you are too attached to something, or if you are too much hating something, whatever you are hating or whatever you are liking, that is going to control you. So if you have to be free from too much attachment and too much aversion, then you will be able to control your senses through regulative principles of freedom. So when we follow the rules, are we going to be free, or are we going to be kind of conditioned when we are following rules?
I think free.
Free. How? Can somebody explain to me how, when we are following rules, we are free? Govinda, Keshav, Naitik, can you all brainstorm on it and tell me how we are free when we are following rules? Any example? So I'm going on a road. The speed limit is 70. If I'm going on 65, Can a cop stop me?
No.
If I'm going in 100, will a cop stop me?
Yes.
So when am I free? When I'm going, following the rules, or when I'm breaking the rules?
Following the rules.
Following the rules. Because if I break the rules, then the cops can catch me. The cops can punish me. The cops can write a ticket on me. They can stop me. But when I'm following the rules, I'm free. Nobody can stop me as long as I'm following the rules. So when we follow the regulative principles, what are the regulative principles?
No meat eating, no gambling,
No
illicit
extortion.
No illicit sex. So when you follow these rules, actually you are free. When you break those rules, these things are going to control you. When you get intoxicated, the drugs are going to control you. When you do illicit sex, that is going to control you. When you do gambling, what are those places where gambling happens? I even forgot their name. Casinos. They are going to control you. So when you don't do any of those things, when you don't break any of the rules, when you don't have any weakness of any of these things, nobody can do anything to you. You are free. So Krishna here is saying, Ragadvesha vimuktaistu Vishayan indriyaicharan Atmavashyair videyatma prasadam adhigacchati. When you are free from liking and disliking, when you are able to control your senses, how we are controlling our senses? By following the rules and regulations of freedom. What will we get? When I do all these things, what I get? Prasadam adhigacchati. I'll get the mercy of the Lord. The Lord will be very pleased by me, and he will be there for me always. So now I know how to please the God. How we please the God? What is the simple way to please the God? By being neutral and by following the rules and regulations. When we do that, we are automatically making ourselves eligible for the mercy of the Lord. And a devotee, he does anything what Krishna likes. He has no personal liking or disliking. If Krishna says, do this, he will do. If Krishna says, don't do this, even though he likes it, he will not do that. So when he is following the rules of Krishna like that, Krishna gets very pleased and he showers his mercy on us. And then, even though we are in this material world, none of these things can do anything to us. So that is the key to get the mercy of Krishna. Being neutral and following the rules and regulations and controlling our senses by following the regulative principles. That makes us eligible for prasadam adhigacchati. Prasadam means mercy of Lord. Adhigacchati means attains. We can attain the mercy of the Lord. So that is this sloka. Anybody have any questions? Or we'll go to the next one. Okay, thank you. Prasade sarva dukkhanam. Can you all repeat? Anybody repeat?
prasade sarva dukkhanam.
Prasada sarva dukkhanam.
Hanir asyopajayate.
Hanir
Aksarna jate.
Prasanna chetaso heyasu. Prasanna chetaso heyasu.
Prasanna chetaso hayasu
Buddhi paryavatishtate.
buddhi parivritishtete
Buddhi paryavatishtate.
buddhi paryavatishtate.
Very good. So can anybody say the whole, all of you say the whole sloka? One by one.
Manhar say?
Yeah, go ahead, Manan.
Okay, Mataji. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanir asyopajayate Prasanna Chetaso Hiyashu Buddhi Paryavitasthate.
In Govinda. Prasadena Sarvaduknan Harir Apyajayatate Prasanan Setahe Aso Buddhi Paryavasitate.
Mihika, can you go? Next, Mihika and Keshav and Naitik. You all can try. Gayatri, can you go?
Prasade
Very good. Keshav, can you go?
Prasade sarva dukkana hanirashupajate prasanna chetaso hayashu buddhihi parvyatishtate.
Very good. Naitik, you want to try?
No.
Okay. Mihika?
Mataji, can I try?
Yeah.
Prasade sarva dukkhana mahanerasyopajayate prasanna chetaso hyashu buddhi paryavatishtate.
So Manhar, did you say the shloka?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Prasade. On achievement of the causeless mercy of Lord, sarva of all dukkhana, material miseries, hanihi, destruction, asya, his, upajayate, takes place. Prasanna chetasaha, of the happy-minded, he certainly, asu, very soon, buddhihi, intelligence, pari, sufficiently, avatistate, becomes established. So can you read the translation? All of you one by one. Can you all read translation? Unmuting yourself.
In Manhar?
Yeah, go ahead, Manhar.
For one thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
Very good. Someone else? Someone else?
In Govinda.
Yeah, go ahead.
For one of the certified in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material exist no longer. In such certified consciousness, no one intelligence is soon well established.
Very good. Naitik?
For one thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
Very good. Keshav?
For one thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, in threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
Very good. So this sloka is following the other sloka. So we have just learned in the previous sloka that those who follow the rules and regulations, those who are neutral, not attached to anything or not hating anything, will get the mercy of the Lord. So what happens when we get the mercy of the Lord? Prasade sarva dukkhanam. As soon as we get the mercy of the Lord, we will not have any miseries, any troubles. We will be free of all the miseries in life. What are the threefold miseries? Adi dhaivika, Adi bhautika, Adhyatmika. Miseries that are given by our body and mind, miseries that we get from our relatives and friends, miseries that natural disasters give us. So once we get the mercy of the Lord, prasade sarva dukkhanam, we will be free from the threefold material miseries. They won't exist for us. Hanir asyopajayate. Nobody can do anything to us. No, nothing, no destruction happens to us. We will be free. And then what happened? Prasanna chetaso hayasu. We will become very happy. Prasanna chetasa means happy. Will become very happy, certainly. Prasanna chetaso hayasu. You will definitely soon will become happy. When we chant the holy names of the Lord, when you follow the rules and regulations, actually, we think that following the rules and regulations is trouble, right? Do you all ever felt like that? That following the rules is trouble? Did you all ever felt like that?
Mataji, you're muted.
Yes, Mataji, you're muted.
Can you all hear me now? So, what happens when we get the mercy of the Lord? All the miseries will be gone. And what happens immediately? Prasanna chetaso he asu. We will become happy. Prasanna means not even happy, more than happy. You are contented, you are satisfied. Buddhi paryavatistate. Your intelligence is soon established. Then, until then, your intelligence may say that, oh, do this thing, this will give you a lot of enjoyment. Do this, do that. But when you are satisfied, then what happens? Your intelligence is soon established. Until you are not satisfied, your intelligence will be running behind the things, thinking that, okay, can you go and watch that movie? You will be happy. Can you go and eat that? You will be happy. Can you go outside with your friends? That will be happy. Can you not listen to your parents? That will be happy. So it is giving you all kinds of different things. It is not doing the right thing. When you follow the rules and regulations, when you chant the holy names of the Lord, then what happens? All the miseries will be gone for you. And when all the miseries are gone, what happens? You will be happy. And not only happy, what will happen? Your intelligence will come back to you. Your intelligence will come back to you. So that is this sloka. Buddhi paryavatistate. Pari means sufficiently. Your intelligence is sufficiently established. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajaayate prasanna chetaso he ashu buddhi paryavatistate. So we'll go to the next sloka. Nasti buddhir ayuktasya.
Nasti buddhi
Ayuktasya.
Nasti buddhir ayuktasya.
Very good. Nachayuktasya bhavana. Nacha bhayavayatas santir.
Nacha bhavayata
Nacha bhavayatas santir. Asantasya kuta sukam. Okay.
Try.
Yeah, go ahead, Govinda. Go ahead.
Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nachastava nabhavan nachya bhavatasani sante as anastyas
Asantasya
kutasukaham.
sukam. Very good. Someone else?
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead. Keshav, go ahead. Manhar, after Keshav, Manhar.
Nasti buddhir ayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavyatha shante asantasya kutashukam.
Very good. Manhar?
Okay, Mataji. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavanah nacha bhavata shantel ashantasya kutah sukam.
Very good. Naitik, do you want to try? Okay, I don't want to trouble you. So all of you said, right? Nasti buddhira yuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, Nacha bhavayata santir asantasya kutas sukham nasti. There cannot be buddhihi, transcendental intelligence, ayuktasya, of one who is not connected, na, not, cha, and ayuktasya, of one devoid of Krishna consciousness, bhavana, fixed mind, na, not, cha, and abhavayataha, of one who is not fixed, shantihi, peace, asantasya, of the unpeaceful, kutaha, where is, sukham, happiness. So, okay, translation one by one. Can you all go?
One who is not connected with the Supreme and Krishna consciousness can have neither an transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
Okay, someone else.
One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
Very good. Mihika, go ahead.
Mataji, your screen is frozen for me.
Oh, my skin is frozen. I don't know why. Maybe you have an internet issue.
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Mataji, can I log out and log back in?
Yeah, you can do that. Keshav, did you read?
Govinda.
Yeah, go ahead, Govinda.
Oh, one who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have either transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace.
Mhm.
And how can there be any happiness without peace?
Very good. Mihika, you want to read now?
Yes, Mataji. One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence or a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. Then how can there be any happiness without peace?
Okay, Keshav, did you read?
I didn't read Mataji.
Okay, go ahead, Kana. Go ahead.
One who is not connected with the Supreme consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence, nor a steady mind, without which there's no possibility of peace. How can there be any happiness without peace?
Very good. So, what do we need to have happiness? What is this sloka is saying? What is required for happiness?
We need peace.
Peace. Asantasya kutas sukham. For those who don't have santi, peace, there is no happiness. If we are not peaceful, we cannot be happy. And how can we be peaceful?
Connected to the Lord.
Connected to the Lord. Nasti buddhir ayuktasya. Ayuktasya, yoga, yukta. So yoga is connection with Krishna. Nasti buddhir, for those who are not connected to Krishna. Nasti buddhir, they don't have transcendental intelligence. Their intelligence is materially situated. It is not beyond the modes. It gets always changing. When it is influenced by the modes, whatever the modes say, the intelligence takes that. So when it goes beyond the modes, then it is steady. So when you have a steady mind and steady intelligence, that's when you will have happiness or peace. As long as your mind and intelligence are wavering, are going from one place to another place, you will not have peace. You will be just running. Let's say you have to go to 100 places in a day. So how can you be peaceful? You will be running behind. You will be worried whether you will get late by here or like that. So you are running behind. So if your mind is running behind so many things, we cannot be peaceful. So nasti buddhir ayuktasya. Ayuktasya means those who are not connected to Krishna, the Supreme Lord. Those who are not. How do we make a connection to Krishna? How do we make a connection to Krishna? By chanting the holy names of the Lord, by following the rules and regulations. That's how we make a connection to Krishna. So when we are not making that connection to Krishna, nasti buddhir, that means our intelligence is not transcendentally situated. What happens then? Nachayuktasya bhavana. If your intelligence is not fixed, what happens? Your mind is also not fixed. Your mind is also not steady, because who is guiding your mind? Who is guiding? Who is guiding your mind? Your intelligence is guiding your mind. So you are different than your intelligence and mind. So there is you as a soul, mind, and intelligence. So nachayuktasya bhavana. If your intelligence is not steady, if your intelligence is not connected to Krishna, then your mind is also not steady, not fixed. And what happens when it is not fixed? Nacha bhavayata shantir. When you don't have a steady mind, when you don't have a fixed mind, you don't have peace. And what happens when you don't have peace? Asantasya kutas sukham. When you don't have peace, you don't have happiness. Do you see the cycle, all of you? What is the cycle? When you are not connected to Krishna, you will not have a steady intelligence. When you don't have a steady intelligence, you don't have a steady mind. When you don't have a steady mind, you don't have peace. When you don't have peace, you don't have happiness. So to have happiness, now work backwards. To have happiness, what should we have? We need. To have happiness, we need peace. And how do we get peace? When we have a steady mind. And how do we get a steady mind? When our intelligence is steady, transcendental. And how can we make our intelligence steady? By connecting it to Krishna. So by chanting the holy names of the Lord, all the problems will be solved. What are the benefits that we get by chanting the holy names of the Lord? Can someone tell me from this sloka?
Mataji, can you repeat the question?
By chanting the holy names of the Lord, what are the benefits that we are going to get by connecting ourselves to the Lord? This shloka is saying.
We're going to get peace, and when we get peace, we can get happiness.
So before peace, how do we get peace?
With a steady mind and connect. And
so how do we get, okay, hold on. With a steady mind, we get peace. When we get peace, we are happy. How do we get a steady mind?
With steady intelligence.
Very good. And when do we get steady intelligence?
when we know what's right and wrong.
Huh?
Like when we basically be connected with the Lord and know
when we are connected with Krishna. When we are chanting, how do we connect with Krishna? By chanting the holy names of the Lord, by reading Bhagavad Gita, by reading scriptures, by eating prasadam, by rendering the devotional service, we are connected to Krishna. So when we are connected to Krishna, what is happening? Our intelligence is becoming steady. When intelligence is becoming steady, mind is becoming steady. When mind is becoming steady, we are getting peace. When we are getting peace, what is happening next? Happiness. So our happiness is in connecting to Krishna. But what are we thinking so far? My happiness is in playing video games. My happiness is in eating things. My happiness is in going and watching a movie. We are thinking like that. But here Krishna is saying, your real happiness is here. So this is the secret to get happiness. So unless one is Krishna consciousness, there is no possibility of peace. So it is confirmed in the 5th chapter that when one understands that Krishna is the only enjoyer of all good results of sacrifice and penance, that he is the proprietor of all universal manifestation, and that he is the real friend of all living entities, then only one can have real peace. Therefore, if one is not in Krishna consciousness, there cannot be a final goal for the mind. Disturbance is due to the want of an ultimate goal. And when one is certain that Krishna is the enjoyer, proprietor, and friend of everyone and everything, then one can, with a steady mind, bring about peace. Therefore, one who is engaged without a relationship with Krishna is certainly always in distress and is without peace. However much he may make a show of peace and spiritual advancement in life, Krishna consciousness is a self-manifested peaceful condition which can be achieved only in relationship with Krishna. So the secret to get happiness is to get peace. To get peace is to have a steady mind. To have a steady mind is to have steady intelligence. And by connecting with Krishna, we get steady intelligence. So in this chapter, Krishna is speaking about the formula for happiness, the formula for peace, the formula for steady mind, the formula for steady intelligence. So the three slokas that we have learned, the first sloka that we have learned today is telling us we have to be neutral, should not be attached or hating something, because both consumes the same time and energy. And we can achieve freedom by following the rules, because as long as we are following the rules, we are not answerable to anybody. Nobody can question us. As long as we are following the rules, we are free. So when we are following the rules and when we are neutral, what happens? We get the mercy of the Lord. So what happens when we get the mercy of Lord? When we get the mercy of Lord, we will be free of all kind of troubles, all kind of miseries, all kinds of sufferings, and nobody can do anything to us. They cannot do anything to us. And what will happen? We will become prasanna chetaso heya. So we will become happy, peace, steady. And then what happens? Our intelligence will be situated in the right place. When our intelligence is situated in the right place, what will we do? We connect to Krishna. When we connect to Krishna, what happens? We get steady mind. When we get steady mind, what happens? We get peace, we get happiness. So the key for all those things is to chant the holy names of the Lord. In whatever situation you are, you also have so many troubles. You may be thinking that, like people may be thinking, oh, he's just 10 years old. What kind of troubles he will have? You all feel sometimes some troubles, right? You all feel troublesome sometimes in your life. Do you all have some troubles in your life? Do you all have some sufferings? Right?
Yes.
So what is the key to come out of those sufferings? What is the key that we have learned in the 3 slokas that we learned today?
To basically to have a steady mind, basically.
And how do I get steady mind?
By steady intelligence.
How do I get steady intelligence?
By connecting with the Lord.
How do I connect with Lord?
By chanting of the holy name.
By eating prasadam, by rendering service, by going to temple, by associating with devotees, by helping parents in cooking prasadam for the Lord. So there are so many ways we can connect to Lord. So tomorrow is Lord Rama's birthday. So the best way to connect to Lord Rama tomorrow is to think about Lord Rama, because you are all doing a systematic study of Ramayana. So you're all going to listen to Lord Rama's story and chant the names of Lord Rama. You can chant the Hare Krishna mantra, or you can just say Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. The whole day you can be thinking of Lord Rama. What happens then? Lord gets pleased. And when Lord gets pleased, what will he do? Prasadam adhigacchati. When he showers mercy, all our miseries will be gone.
Then tomorrow I'm very busy. I need to go to the temple, then I will do drama, Ramayana.
Yes, see, you are all doing service. So what happens? You are pleasing Lord Rama. And when you are pleasing Lord Rama is going to remove all the miseries of your life. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions, any comments? Do you want to share anything?
You know who is me in Ramayana?
Who are you in Ramayana? Hanuman?
No.
Who are you?
Jatayu.
Oh, Jatayu. Wow. Wonderful. Jatayu is a great servant of Lord Ram. What did Jatayu do? Jatayu tried to protect Mother Sita when Ravana is taking away, right?
Yeah.
And he fell down.
Yeah.
He died. Who is brother of Jatayu?
Sampati.
What did Sampati do?
He went.
He assisted the monkeys that
monkeys where Mother Sita is.
Where Mother Sita is, when Angada, Hanuman and all are
yes,
they are all so depressed, right? Angada says that I'm going to die. We are not going back to.
You will die with no food.
So Who wrote Ramayana?
Valmiki.
Valmiki Muni wrote Valmiki Ramayana.
How many verses are there in Ramayana?
think 18,000.
How many?
18,000.
24,000. 18,000 is Bhagavatam. 24,000. Only Valmiki wrote Ramayana or somebody else also wrote Ramayana?
Tulsidas ji, I think.
Tulsidas there, Narada Muni, Brahma, everybody wrote Ramayana. But Valmiki's Ramayana is popular and authentic. Valmiki's Ramayana is authentic and popular. How many brothers Rama have? You all not be knowing that. That's
4.
maybe 4.
3.
3. See, that's a tricky question, right?
No, he has 3 brothers, but total they're 4 brothers.
Okay, total there. How many years Lord Rama ruled Ayodhya?
14, I think.
12,000.
No, 11,000.
Oh.
11,000 years. At what age Rama got married?
I think
At
12.
age 12.
16.
Ah.
At what age Rama went to the forest?
20 something.
27.
27.
How many years Rama was banished?
14.
14.
14 years. Who is the demon who took away Mother Sita?
Ravan.
Ravan.
What is the problem with Ravana?
He has too much love.
He's a demon.
Whatever he sees, he wants it for himself. Anything he says, I want this. He takes others' things also.
You be a rishi.
So that's why Ravana got killed by Ravana. Sorry, Rama. Who is Vali and Sugriva? Who is Vali and Sugriva?
They're two
Both of them are brother monkeys.
Shiva
They are
is
two
the
brother
son of the
monkeys.
sun god, and Vali is the son of Indra.
Vali is the son of Indra. And who is son of whose father is Hanuman?
Oh, Vayu.
Vayu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vayu. So they are brothers. Vayu is the father of someone else also.
Who?
That's why they are brothers.
Bhima?
Who is brother?
That's what I'm thinking. I forgot right now. But
Oh yeah, me too. Who is that?
yeah, who is that? Vali?
Bhima. Bhima.
Bhima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was his son too.
Yeah. So, and Vali's Sugriva. So why did Rama said that it is right to kill Vali from behind?
Because Vali, because whenever Sugriva went to kill him, he would fail, and like, yeah, that's
No, what are the reasons? Because Vali asks, right, after dying, what does Vali ask? How can you kill me from behind the tree? Then what did Lord Rama say that killing him from behind the tree is right?
Oh, he said that he's an animal and he can kill for hunting, kill the animals from behind.
Yeah, animals from behind. And another reason Lord Rama gives, what is that? Because forest also comes under Lord Rama's kingdom. And Lord Rama, as a king, has a right to protect Sugriva. It is not that Rama is helping Sugriva, but at the same time, Lord Rama is also king. So king has the forest also come under king, right? So that's why Lord Rama said that. Wonderful. We kind of memorized Ramayana. And we have mentioned some important things. So tomorrow you all meditate on Lord Rama, and may Lord Rama bless you all with his causeless mercy. Hare Krishna. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
yes, Govinda.
No, I was the one who called you.
Oh, okay, Keshav, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in the play that Govinda is doing too.
Oh, what are you playing?
Lakshman.
Oh, who is Ram? Very good, Lakshman.
Adi, he's playing Ram.
Okay, what did Lakshman do in Ramayana?
He helped Ram win the war.
He helped Ram. He cut the nose and ears of Surpanaka.
how Lakshman could cut her Suparnaka's ear? He only cut his nose.
No, he cut ears also, right?
How?
Kind of her ears. Like,
Yeah, ears and nose, both he cut. And he fought with Lord Rama to the Lanka. So Lakshmana is like, he's like always with Rama. He didn't sleep all the 14 years to protect Lord Rama and Mother Sita. So Lakshmana and Jatayu, send me your pictures. Have a wonderful Dhamma tomorrow.